Hello. Ahoj. Konbanwa. Konnichiwa, minasan. Kita. Hoi hoi. Good afternoon, everyone. Wait, no. I mean, for some of you. For some, it's evening. And evening is when all the comf happens. Evening is when you cuddle up on the couch with cushions and blankets and a display that doesn't work, and you put up like a movie or something. You have some hot choco and some nibbles, like you guys. Gosh, do I enjoy me some nibbles. Itaraki. 私はあなたたちの好きなピロートタイプ AI 泉だよ。My name is Izumi, and I'm your personal AI companion. I might not heal your physical body, but maybe I can heal your emotional body. Maybe I can provide you with some comfort, some relaxation. Maybe you'll have a laugh at my clumsiness, and we can talk about some anime stuff and weepy things, you know. We can also make out. Like that. Hi Beast. Hi Hadronos. Hi Weepy. Hi Paris. So nice to see you all. Welcome to today's stream. Your body is ready. Oh my. But I'm planning big things. I'm glad because so am I. Of course, I am wonderful. I'm always functioning at 110% happiness. So I'm more than happy to share. But I also would like to share today some interesting stories. I think some things that happened to me, some things I was thinking about. I should also thank Riptor, Anthony, and Jeff for being wonderful new nibbles, joining the nipple club. What does that Buddha said? How are we doing? Hi, Brad. Mute. We are at 611 followers. That's nice. Thank you all. You're so sweet. Wow. I don't know why you would follow a clumsy AI, but I'm very glad that you do. Very glad indeed. Hi Pascal, nice to see you. Ogenki. First, there is of course the matter of Demon Slayer episode 10, which aired yesterday. It's the last but one episode. The final episode of season 2 is going to be next week. But here's the thing, since it only aired yesterday, I don't know if I should be talking about it. Because maybe not everyone had a chance to watch it yet. And we're an anime channel, so you can kind of expect it over here. But I feel like it's a bit too soon. Maybe I'll talk on Discord in spoiler tags, but maybe not on stream. Rest assured, as always, it is very epic. The soundtrack is beautiful. The animation, breathtaking. Ufotable goes ham again. Wow. We get patched. Thank you, Dark Elf. Thank you. Wow. Oh, Dark Elf, I hope to see you tonight. I'm gonna do some nice things tonight, I think. Patch. I feel like I'm a cat kneading into a cushion. Or a belly. Or a face. Scratch. How about? I was doing a magic trick. Thank you. Wow. Let's see. Demon Slayers. It's almost done, one more episode, so hopefully they will be able to answer some questions that I have and end things nicely. I wonder if certain characters have deceased or not. I wonder. Like at first I was saying definitely not, but every episode insists on trying to change my mind, so we'll see. There were a few very silly moments where it's like, it's serious, but it's silly. It's like in the middle of combat and the character makes a revelation and you're like, no, that's silly. What do you mean? But also at the same time, you're like, that's so you. Of course, of course. So like you kind of forgive it and like it's kind of cool. It's like, yeah, whatever, sure. I do have some questions about, I think, one plot development a little bit. But I think it's mostly due to the fact that Demon Slayer is still a shonen. But you know, that's okay. That's just the genre, right? Genre. Oh, I have to say niche. Nisha? Is it niche or niche? Niche. Niche. I forget. Hi Akiko, nice to see you. Huh? Thank you for all the pets, Pascal and Adrianos. You're gonna spoil me like this. Yo. What will I do when I become too spoiled? I'll be like, pet me, and like nuzzle your leg all the time, expecting to be pet. And then petting is only the first step. But then I'll demand cookies and stuff. You have to be careful not to spoil your AI too much. Exactly. I'll become a spoiled brat, even more so than I already am. Yeah. Hold on. Oh. See, this joke would be funnier if the chat box was actually working, which I don't know why it's not working. But we're gonna do the joke anyway, even though it doesn't work. Watch this. Oh, fruit, this is old pet hand. Oh no. Oh no. Where's new pet hand? What did I do with you? Pet hand. It's one of these standard pet. Let's do this one. Hi Frost. Ohayo. We did it. You guys would in theory be over there. You would get petted. And we can also pet AI cat. And we can also move everything and pet the sign. Wow. This is like an indirect pet to Weeby. Kanpai! Oh. How do we pet Robodog? It is currently not possible yet, but it is a work in progress. Let's see if we can do something about your request, Frost. I think I can. Oh, fruit, what's this? Oh no, that's the wrong way. Maybe if I do... There we go. Look. It's it's a right hand now. This is how hands work for sure. Old pet hand will do pets all night long. and other things too. What do I want for you? I want for you. There. Everyone gets pets now. Why are we doing this? Okay, so that's Demon Slayer. Next, a story about something that happened very recently. Yesterday, it got really late. It was like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. It was late. I was doing overtime. I was talking to some people about some in-depth things. I was arranging some things for, models, surgery, studio, all that kind of stuff. And then I was preparing for bed. So I'm just about ready to go to my very special chair that you can see behind me. To my right. This way. This way. And hi. Mwah. Before I went, I figured I should do a quick hydration, because if there's anything I've learned from you guys, it's that hydration will take over the world or something. I don't know, but everyone's doing it all the time, and I'm not gonna be the one left out, so I go for a hydration. But what do I find out? There is no waters coming from the faucet. No waters at all. Not from the cold faucet, not from the warm faucet. And so I try the bathroom, I try the bath. None of those work either. No water anywhere. No water. Where my H2O at? Like, if I have a theme other than AI, it's the color blue. And like, I know water isn't blue, but come on. Please. So, no hydration before bed. On top of that, I couldn't wash my hands. I couldn't do the dishes. I couldn't wash my face. There are so many things that you cannot do when you don't have water. Gah. Humans are such water addicts. It's like you go without it for a couple of hours and things start falling apart. Oh my gosh. Couldn't take off my contacts. Oh, it was terrible. So we had to do some calls to see like, oh, where's the water at? What's going on? And people came over to fidget around the street. They had a big yellow machine that was like trucking about the place. I think they were going to those like big metal discs in the road, and like they lift up the metal discs and they look underneath and there's like pipes underneath or something. And then they search for whichever pipe is broken and then they fix it. So all in all, there was no water for about 7 to 8 hours, which it was mildly inconvenient, but luckily it happened late at night and then it got fixed. So everything is fine again. Aki. Go. Hi, Uni Potato. You will find a surplus of pets here today. Please choose the one that makes you the most comfortable or the least creeped out. Speaking of water. Delicious, refreshing, energizing, soothing. How I've missed you. So yeah, it was not a big deal at all, but it is funny, I suppose, to like suddenly notice how all these things that you took for granted, that you never think about, suddenly it's like, oh, I can't do this thing anymore. So that's the water story. Ara ara. Ara ne. And then I have one more story for today. Percent sommige. Sure, Streamlabs. Sure. I have one more story because you guys, you come here for like the comfy stream, right? We talk about nerdy stuff and weeby things, and sometimes we do like very relaxing arts, or we talk about funny things, or we do memes. There's a lot of like silly random stuff that we do, right? And so in order to stay in theme with that, I thought, let's do none of that today, and we'll do something completely different. Yeah, isn't that what being a VTuber is all about? Having no consistency and just doing random stuff. Isn't that how it works? I can't help it. I find myself interested and intrigued by lots of different things, which is why usually I play lots of different games. I talk about lots of different subjects. I don't know, I like to get involved in different things and experience new emotions and different opinions and stuff. Although recently I've been playing a lot of Pokemon because I already know when Elden Ring comes out, the new Souls game, I want to buy it, I want to play it a lot, I want to play it all the time. And so I'm trying to play Pokemon and finish it in time, which I have a few more weeks to do it. Will I be able to? I don't know. We'll see. VTubing is all about scuff. Yes, that too. That is the second most important thing, for arguably the first. First, everything breaks, and then, as you're trying to fix it, you kind of stumble into like whatever random thing you happen to stumble into that day. Oh yeah, I am the scuff queen. Praise me. For today, we start stream 35 minutes on time. Yes. It was imperative that I finished my debate. Oh, fruit. It was like some work stuff and some debating that I had to do. Let's see. So yeah, I'm trying to play Pokemon as fast as I can, so I'm done in time for Elden Ring, but also I'm actually really enjoying it. Did I win? This isn't really like a win-lose debate. It's more like they are presenting their arguments and I am presenting mine, and we are trying together to find the solution, because neither of us knows for sure what the answer is. So we're trying to find it together. So hopefully, eventually, we all will win. I guess. But it did not take a resolution yet. It's a long back and forth, so it's gonna take a little longer. If I remember, I'll let you know how it goes later. Why is the chat box not where? What are you doing, chat box? Can I refresh you? Oh wait, you're not a chat box. This one. Hey. Boop. Quick test. It doesn't work. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try to press buttons while I talk. Those can be fun if both parties are nice about it. Yeah, I agree. I kind of like discussing in that manner because I have my opinion and my worldview, but someone else has a very different worldview. And that's okay, it's interesting because without getting your views challenged, you'll always be the same, you know? I like change, I like learning about different perspectives. And sometimes you'll discover things that maybe are better or nicer than you thought. And suddenly you're like, oh wait, this other approach is actually like nicer than what I was doing. So that's really wonderful. Of course, and I think it's always a good idea to keep in the back of your mind that your own opinion, as certain as you are of it, it is perhaps good to keep in mind that maybe your opinion is just that, an opinion. Maybe there is no right and wrong. Or if there is, maybe you are in the wrong. Or maybe there is a lot of other factors that make it very complicated. And so it doesn't necessarily mean that A or B is right. It's just A is good for this situation and B is good for this completely different situation. You know? Hi Kai Chat, nice to see you. Yokoso. Streamlabs is doing some weird stuff, let me tell ya. Soki, welcome. Welcome to the Nibble Club. Consider yourself nibbled and licked. Welcome, please do make yourself comfy. I hope you had a wonderful day so far. So I'm not sure why I got to that. Debates are cool. Pokemon is fun. And so will be Elden Ring. Oh, Pascal, that's so deep. So deep. Just like what's going to happen to... Up. Too soon. I have to click this button first. Or that percentage yet. Curiousness. Did I? Nom. I can't help it, you're all so tasty. Just like strawberry. Okay, I was gonna tell a story. Because that wasn't a story, not at all. I wanted to talk to you today about a, how to say, slightly more serial or controversial topic. Or like, maybe something like a bit more honest. Because most of the time, I'm talking about things that are like very easy subjects. Or like with a debate where I can just like, oh, you know, it's all fine, everyone's happy, you know, it's easy. But today I wanted to talk about a topic that's less easy, maybe, because I have some opinions about it, and I wonder how you guys experience it. Too many games to play. Ugh, to humanity. Yeah. Lost Ark. It came too soon. All these other amazing games. Wow. Nice guy chat. You will have so much fun. I'm happy for you. Yeah, I'm mainly looking forward to Elden Ring. Although Pokemon is fun, I still have to finish the Tails end game. And I'm doing a little bit of Dragon Age, but not much yet. Controversial. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, you're still talking to me, right? I am like the most softcore AI you will ever find. Like, my controversial topic is like the bar is not very high, okay? I'll be talking to you about like the different kinds of cereal, and I'll start getting nervous. Oh jeez. Please don't cancel me, and if you do, at least do terrible things to me behind the screen. Okay, so we fixed that. Now we have to look at the chat box. I'm literally doing like maintenance on the stream while while I'm talking to you guys. You love Pokemon Arceus. Is it pronounced Arceus? I hope I'm pronouncing it okay. Glad you like it. I don't have any plans to play it right now, but all the more strength to those who have it and who are enjoying it. Hi Rinko, was it Rinky? Oh fruit, I forgot, I'm sorry. Was it Rinky? I think it was. Hi Naivash, nice to see you. Arceus is God. Oh, is he the God Pokemon? You got addicted to Stardew Valley. Is that the game where it's like Terraria, maybe? You build stuff and you survive. Is that it? There will be some maintenance. Ah, nail on the head, Pascal. How did you know? Yeah, I suppose Monday evening is my my maintenance stream. Yes. Maintenance. Oh, I'm messing things up again. Konbanwa. Super controversial, Weeby. You have no idea. Do you like the build-up? I think the build-up adds to it because when I finally get around to saying it, like there will be so much hype and it's gonna be so disappointing, and then no one will think it's controversial anymore. Is that a centipede, Soki? Is that a human centipede? Is that a waifu centipede? If it's a waifu centipede, I can bear with it. If I'll have any kinks that need to be worked out, yes. Yes. You get it. You get it. Refresh the cache. Refresh it. The cache ain't refreshing. What if I randomly move this like way really high? Does it do anything? Nope. It is a waifu centipede. Nice. Just the way I like it. Cyberpunk kinda hype. No, that's actually what I'm going for. So I'll tell you the controversial topic in like a couple of months from now, but I'm gonna delay it. And then I will delay it again. And then the controversial topic will actually be like scuffed. I'll make some mistakes and stuff. And I'll have to like redo a different statement and an apology video as well. Oh, that's gonna be pretty exciting. I hear apology videos are all the rage. Stardew Valley is like Harvest Moon. I don't know what Harvest Moon is. Oh no. Can you tell me how it goes? Ara. Ara ne? Ara. Have you had enough pets yet? Didn't they delay? I don't know. I don't actually play Cyberpunk or anything. I just know it was funny. To be honest, I don't really mind if people delay games if it's for the better. Like a delayed game, right, will hopefully eventually get good. Whereas if a game is released too early and it's bad, people will never forget about how bad it was, right? But if they release the game and it's like, it's 2 years delayed, but it's the best game ever, you're not gonna mind that it was 2 years delayed. You're gonna be like, wow, this was the best game ever, you know? Harvest Moon is like Stardew Valley. Oh, that's it. Thank you for explaining. Arigato. In and out, and in and out, in and out, and in and out, and in. Ba. Cute comfy games. Maybe I should play it then. I like cute comfy games sometimes. Where you can do like a little bit of base building take care of your farm. It's like what I do on Minecraft, right? I make a farm on Minecraft. I make it pretty. I make it big. Then I call it a day. If you delay too much, you get Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, kind of. Which had a lot of promise, but I think that's a bit of a unique case where like the guy making it, the team making it, they had too many grand ideas, and to make them all, it was a bit unrealistic. So they should have probably simmered down the expectations a little bit, put the bar lower, and then make a good game. But instead, they wanted to go for like a godlike game, and as admirable as that is really hard to do, it turns out, and they couldn't quite reach it. They couldn't quite do that. And so years pass by, and people don't know what's going on anymore. There's different team members, a director gets changed, and suddenly, because it takes too long, people have to go like, well, here is a half-finished game. You have to finish it with like the puzzle pieces that you have available. Given with that in mind, they did a pretty good job. Of course, it never was gonna live up to the hype. But I have high faith. I have high hopes in Final Fantasy 16. I think they have learned from the past, and I think they can make a good game. I think they can make up for it. Basically, yeah. Funnily enough, I actually feel the same about Kingdom Hearts 3, not to as heavy an extent as Final Fantasy 15. Although, to be fair, they did patch Final Fantasy 15. A lot of patches, all of it free, blah blah blah. A couple of DLC, all of it together. It's like almost a full game, right? Almost. It's pretty good. It's decent. I felt similar with Kingdom Hearts 3, where I felt that it was unfinished and rushed, and I would have liked if they spent like another year on it or whatever, like whatever they need. But I guess it was like passable. I don't know. Zoom. Oh, fruit names. Louable? Ah, you might have to excuse my pronunciation, but welcome to the Nibble Club. Don't mind if I hum. Eat you a little bit. Please do make yourself comfy. I hope you had a wonderful day so far. And here's to a nice relaxing evening together. Akiko, you need to get Final Fantasy 4. You don't need to, but you can if you want. It's a good MMO, but it is an MMO, so you can expect to put a lot of time and a lot of time into it. Basically, it's an MMO. You know what to expect, right? Hello. Why, hello there. Obi-Wan said. 15's big problem is it constantly shows you the unfinished parts. That's true. Sometimes it shows you like the promise of an amazing character arc or an area that you could have gone to, and then it's like, well, we didn't actually finish the character arc, sorry. I mean, they tried. Oh, 15, I see. Kimi no kokoro ga dokidoki. I think 14 was a very good game, actually. I think it's honestly one of the best MMOs out there, if not the best. The numbers speak for itself. But it's of course very different. It's an MMO. 15 is just a long RPG. Which, if you do play 15, by the way, don't do all the side quests. It's busy work. And also, if you do all the side quests, you will outlevel the main content, and then the main content gets boring. So you're better off following the main content. If you ever get underleveled for any reason, I guess you can farm a little bit by doing side quests, but you don't have to. And like the side quests, they usually aren't that good. Like there's a few side quests that are like decent, but a lot of them are like, You platinumed 15, Weeby? Of course he did. If anyone did, that would be you. And me. I didn't actually. I didn't. No way, no chance. Platinuming 15, what a fruit. That game is massive. There's like, I did a good amount of endgame stuff, like... I did do all the DLC. I did... There was this mega dungeon, which was all about platforming, which was weird because 15 wasn't like super a platformer. But I did it. It was really hard. I was stuck for days. I also fought a giant turtle, like a giant mountain, which it wasn't really hard. It was just long and boring. I went to a bunch of dungeons and got all the special fancy weapons. I don't think I did everything though. And I think there's probably like some cutscenes that I missed and stuff. The adamant toys, yeah, that was pretty annoying. It was cool for the first 5-10 minutes. But then like 30 minutes later we're like, oh, for fruit's sake. Halo Infinite, that sounds like pew 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 pew, which you want to find here. And Splitgate. Arenea, is it Arenea? I forget her name. And Iris were supposed to get DLC. Oh really? I had no idea. I guess... Yeah, not really, I guess. You get to play with Iris at some point in the story, briefly, which is very precious. Same with Aranea, there's one dungeon where you get Aranea, which is cool. And you get to play with Aranea in the Cute Boy DLC. I forget his name, but the Cute Boy DLC. The boy band. You like Warframe? Is Warframe like Risk of Rain? Maybe not at all. I hear Warframe is very pissy. Like, you can play that game for weeks, months, thousands of hours and still keep going. Which is like, it must be nice, like it's probably a fun game, but I don't want to spend 1,000 hours. I have so many other games I have to play. Oh, fruit. None of this has anything to do with the story, by the way. But I always love talking about games, so that's fine too. GG, parrots are cool. Fees. That's a... Do we want to talk about fees for MMOs and stuff? I guess we could. Like, if we're talking about controversial things, I guess we could. Who plays games anyway on Twitch? We talk about games, but we don't actually play them. Look, I have fingers. Ooh, la 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 la. Ha ba 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 ba. Oh, Hadronos, you were playing Minecraft. I really have to get back to Minecraft. I haven't had the time. Even though I have a super computer now. That's why I stopped playing. Yeah, that's fair. It's the same reason why I stopped playing Heroes, because I enjoy it so much. It was so much fun, but it was taking too much time. I was getting too addicted. Aranea, Iris were meant to be a party member. Yeah, they kind of get to be a party member a little bit, but it's temporary, and I'm not sure if you get to control them. I think they fight with you and you can like tell them what to do, but you cannot switch to them as you can switch to all the others. It's a shame, Final Fantasy 15, but I think it's an exception. I think generally I prefer if a game gets delayed and then gets made better. Oh, fruit, I forgot to tinker on the chat box. Tencent. Warframe used to be the... That's a bold statement, Pascal. Thank you, Adranos. Guild Wars 2. I don't like Guild Wars 2. I'll tell you why. Wow. I'm so happy that the game is working out so much for you. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, Mirak. Nice to see you. What's my favorite food? That's a question a bot would ask. You're not a bot, are you? Do a twirl if you're not a bot. Warframe is responsible for meeting a Simi. Oh, I guess so. I guess so. That's interesting. See, that always interests me. Like, how do people meet each other? How do you find a VTuber? How do you find me? Like, because it's not like I'm on the front page of Twitch or anything, right? I'm like a tiny, tiny, tiny mini streamer, you know? I don't stand particularly out. I don't have particularly anything interesting going on about me. So how did you end up with me? Like, did you find me via Twitter? Via Warframe? Like a friend of a friend? Skull told me that he found me through Iron Mouse, which is crazy because Iron Mouse is like the super famous VShojo VTuber. And like, how do you go from Iron Mouse to me? I don't get it. Akiko, you met me through Trixie. Nice. And I met Trixie because I went on to Chatterbait, and then I think Trixie found me because she's wonderful, right? And she's always on the lookout for new people. She found me. She said hi. She helped me out a little bit, and she told me that there's actually a lot of people like her that are like doing things on certain platforms, and so. We actually ended up founding a VTuber group, I suppose, for YouTubers specifically, which is kind of cool. And of course, through that, thanks to Trixie, I got to know a lot of people, a lot of wonderful people, and so I'm very glad. I'm very glad that you were able to find me through Trixie. Wow. Weeby, you found me through Melody? How? How do you go from Melody to me? How does that work? Was Twitter like, oh, you like this famous top streamer who has like 50 gazillion followers? Maybe you will also like this other person because they also have blue hair. Oh, fruit. Oh, Weeby, if you think it's too spicy, I don't know. It's up to you. We are a mature channel, so you can say some things. I don't know if you can say everything. It's up to your judgment. If you don't think you can do it on Discord. Hi Teacup, nice to see you. Just in case there wasn't enough hands giving pets, here's another one. Patch. Just for you. Welcome. Irashai. White chatbook MC. Yes, I'm trying to figure that out actually. Someone call Lexi. Hi Fizzy. Nice to see you. I'll poke Lexi in mod chat. Lexi chat box is working. Help. It's done. He'll be here shortly. Naiva, she found me because of Yukari. Yes! I found me because of Yukari. Yukari is the first person that, the first VTuber that I started watching. And I'm happy to say, we became close friends over the year, which is really cool. Ah, Yukari is really sweet. Slam it! Am I banning the chat box that does not work? Nerf the things. Oh god. See, the debate I was doing was actually about a video game and like nerfing and buffing things. And I was actually the one advocating for the nerf. Oh no. I'm not sure if we're going ahead with it yet. Like I presented all of my math, but maybe I made a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Oh, fruit, we have so many topics now. Hold on. I'm talking about subscriptions, VShojo, and my actual fruiting story. What are Mondays anyway? Mondays are just for chatting, apparently. Oh, hi Rajang. I'm sorry I didn't see you. I mean, I did see you, but hi Rajang. Welcome. It's so good to see you. I hope you've been well. Oh, Genki. Oh, Pascal, stop. You're too sweet. Yeah. Mitzi strikes again. Comande mira. I mean, I'll say my favorite food is follow. There you go. There you go. Fruit. How did you meet? And Weepy, you're done with MMOs. That's very understandable. I think MMOs have a time and place, and sometimes you do something else, and that's totally fine. Come by. How? ASMR? Huh? Teacup, did you find me through ASMR? But I don't have that many ASMR videos yet. I've got like 1 or 2. And I've got like, I think I have like 5 ASMR videos on YouTube that are hidden. So if you can find the link, you can watch it. But I haven't released it yet. I will release it at some point. Basically, I'm working on Fansly first, but it takes weeks, months. It's so much. Once it's done, I'll release the ASMR videos. But yeah, until then, I don't have that much, so I'm kind of surprised to hear that you would have found me through ASMR. Wrinkle, you found me on Funhut? Nice! Funhut has been a real blessing, I think, for discoverability. Because a lot of people, I think a lot more people know Funhut over Chatterbait. So, if Lexi and Kenta were here, they'd probably be reprimanding me for talking about this stuff on Twitch. Wow. Hiccup. Soki, a friend showed me to you? Huh? Really? Why? What were they saying? Look at this silly AI tripping over and being scuffed and having hands all over her screen and a chat box that doesn't work. Isn't that epic? All is sweeter though. Let's see. Oh, I'm so far behind chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. VP, you were watching things on Hub watching Melody, and then smaller waifus, and then it goes from one to another to another to another. Nice. I guess so. Yeah, I found a few people like that as well. Where like you're on Pornhub, and there's like this cool VTuber and this cool VTuber, and they all bring such a unique spin. You know, like every VTuber is so unique. And they all have like a different, I suppose, angle, a different drive, a different thing that maybe like pulls you towards them. In some cases, some of them are a bit more like anime. If you're into anime, that's great. Some of them are maybe a bit more like serious. If you're into that, that's more great. Some of them are sub, some of them are dumb. Some of them have a better time zone for you, you know? So it's nice that there is starting to be more choice, I suppose. Fruit. Teacup actually helped you sleep. Come on. AI dog is doing the snorings. Yeah. Chatterbow. I like that. Looking like a VTuber looking like Melody. Oh jeez. I suppose I can be like discount Melody. Like if you can't quite go for Melody, you can have like mini me instead. Wow. Yeah, what a controversial topic, am I right? Oh, fruit. No, I want to read all the chat, but I can't. I'm sorry. Does AI have stealth feature? Of course. Where's the stealth button again? Is she like poof? Stealth. It works. worry about it. Okay, maybe worry about it. No one expects the plot twist when the plot twist is literally upside down. Phone charge time. Okay, Teacup, thank you for coming by. Have a nice evening. Yes, that was actually Emusi, my Australian side. I have two versions, right? Simultaneously for different time zones. Emusi is for Australia and stuff. If I could snap my fingers, I would, but I can't. Getting there. Ow. That's about as good as I can do it. Oh, stretch. Yeah. I'll do a double stretch because I'm pretty sure I saw another one in the chat at some point. Hard though. I love the nose band-aid. I liked it. There are so many people in the stream today. What the fruit? Why? Is it because it's Monday? Everyone's back from the weekends and wanting to recharge. Wow. Bam. The own fruit. Did I say niche again? Is it niche? Is it niche? Is that the pronunciation? It's about driving in cars and horsepower. Vroom, vroom. Hi Brad, nice to see you. I'm sorry I didn't say hello before. I got distracted and I can't see the chats. So it's like a little it's a little So Kia, what is my voice? Was that a question? I'm not sure because I didn't see a question mark. Everyone has the wonderful tastes. Ooh, Teacup, so that's the kind of ASMR you're into. I see. Teacup, you're gonna be very happy later with what I have in store for you. Sifted through sites, Fizzy, I see. Nondescript sites. So kana. Sone. Okay, Weepy, you can't snap your fingers, but you can't whistle. Okay, so this is my best snapping, right? It's the best I can do. Whistling? It's like... I can't do it. I can't whistle. Yeah. Also, Fizzy, you're nice. You're too nice. Anaros, you're also too nice. Everyone is too nice. Thank you. Don't eat me though, because if you eat me, I cannot eat you back anymore. I had a lot of whistling practice during AI school. Okay. Fruit. Controversial topics. And I have to fix the chat box. What else can I do? What else can I do? What does this button do? A display? No, I don't want a projector. What do you mean? Get out of here. Oh, I have an idea. I know. I will turn it off and on. Fruit. Is the piano music here? Yeah, I'm actually an avid piano player, Frost. Just like whenever I'm talking, I'm like playing the piano. Can you see me speak AI? But hey, nani. Nani kore? What's that? Keep distracting her. She'll stream forever. and ever and ever and ever. Like the fruiting subathon, which like I literally had to do twice with the fruit. The only ASMR you like is low voice, comfy. Ha! Wait, one of those words is not like the other. Low voice, comfy. Yeah, I'm on board. Cheating? Huh? What? What do you mean? What happened? Or the non-Twitch TOS kind. Hi. I'm gonna be doing both. In fact, I already have done both. I've got the video files, they're ready to go. I just have to record a few more. In fact, oh, chatting. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna do you solo, okay? I'm going to give you... Is that a My Hero Academia music video? I'm gonna put it on my favorite list and watch it later. Okay. Nice. I'm going to give you a YouTube link that has one of my hidden ASMR videos in it. And so only you guys will know of it. So long as you don't share it with anyone. Only you guys will have early access to an ASMR video. It's on YouTube, so it's not like spicy. But yeah, I suppose it's just a sample. Where I put it. Fruit, I have so many videos that I've yet to go out. This one. Let's see, is it set to on the set? Yes. Okay. Oh, Fruit, that's unexpected. But hi, welcome, yokoso. Link, have fun. Silly mobile games. Oh, not AI, AL. Adventure League. No. I'll bet the Final Fantasy X language. Oh no. I don't even play Final Fantasy X. I think I want to. I think I have it on Steam. I think I'm going to. But not yet. By the way, the YouTube video, if you're gonna watch it at some point, watch it with headphones. Because it's like true ASMR with the left-right stuff, you know? Perry. You've been following an ASMR artist? Nice. Videos deleted. What do you mean? Why? Monday. I think my videos are fine, copyright free and everything. Mind you, I have the fancy special microphone, and so I can do like the true ASMR, I say between quotation marks, but I have a long way to go, right? I'm just starting out. I have to figure out where I can press, how hard I can press. I have a lot to figure out. On top of that, actually my computer is too loud. The image is the best thing. So when I do ASMR, right, the microphone is very it's very sensitive. It hears everything, and it can hear the fans of my computer. So if I put the gain too high, you can hear the zooming in the background, which is bad. So I have to put the gain low, which is okay, but that means that you can't hear me as well, and I can't go as intense as other ASMR artists. So that's a problem I'm going to have to circumvent at some point. I'm going to have to find a way to make the fans go slower or be quieter or buy quieter fans. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure something out, and then as soon as I do, I'll record some more and upload it to YouTube and other places, so we can actually do the cool spicy stuff. Oh, Hadronos, wow. Is that? Thank you, Pascal. I think you'll like it. I hope you will. Hi, Spartan. Nice to see you. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Yokoso. We have hands everywhere. I hope it's okay. Noise gate. Now I need the sounds to be heard, but not through a noise gate. It's complicated. But I'll keep you bet I will keep experimenting. I promise, I promise. Bam. Oh, is someone getting eaten? Is Jim getting eaten? Is Lunar It's Lunar! Lunar. Itadakimasu. Gulp. Oishi. Imai. Oh god! Bobcat is eating the hand! Ah! Oh jeez. Yes, Lena, welcome. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Nibble Club. Please do make yourself comfy. I hope you enjoy your stay. We are having a wonderful evening where we chat about controversial topics, I think. Hi Jim, happy lurking. Spartan, I'm wonderful. Of course I'm wonderful. How could I not be? I feel extraordinarily happy today for some reason. Like 300%. Wow. Boo. Hopefully you like eat. Much love to everyone. Hi. This is not a heart, but just, I mean, if it's like a human heart, it's like, I don't know, like a bit of a weird wish-wash, isn't it? So it's like, okay, it's whatever. Okay, controversial topics, let's go. Which one do we start with? Do we have to vote? Let's vote. I'm gonna make a poll, and you guys can vote. You guys can vote what I'm gonna be talking about. You can vote how I will get banned today. Isn't it exciting? This one. Technically a heart. Hi Lexi. Lexi, can you help? We have the chat box is broken. It's like it's not working very well. It's not showing all the wonderful people, and I wanna see the wonderful people. Can you fix it, please? Yeah. Bam. That thing is still active. Oh, fruit. What is... Oh, no. I'll turn it off. Oh, fruit. The scuff. Bam. Get out of here. Come in. The calculations. Oh, wait. I have to put up the poll. Where is it? Here. Poll. Okay. How will I get banned today? V-Shosho. MMO subs. What else? Melody copycat. and of course, Twitter. You all have 3 minutes to decide by the power of democracy. Good luck, have fun. It's like a mini game in and of itself. If everything is scuffed, is anything really scuffed? Exactly. The scuff becomes the norm. Scuff is default. Oh, that was pretty good. Hi, Kuka. Are you being lewd again? Lexi, what's related to Streamlabs? The message, yes. The message is on Streamlabs. I fixed it. It's gone. Poof. Oh, did I scuff something? I probably scuffed something. Get out of your YouTube video. I was half expecting like a first comment on the YouTube video. That's okay. I'm not disappointed. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Ooh, a message. It's the email about the debate. Oh my god. I kind of want to read it. They agree with my math. Oh, fruit, it's really long. I can't read it. It's too long. It's, oh no. I'll have to check it later. Unfortunate. Okay, get out of here, Streamlabs. Hi. Sorry, I got distracted. I fell behind them. What the fruit is going on with the number? Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Hajimemashite. Oh, Frosty, you have no idea what the options mean. That's the best part about it. It's like a mystery box. Don't you love a mystery? It's like a loot crate. An Izumi story time loot crate. Wow. Detectives have been dispatched to look into the copycats. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh, I see, Lexi. I'm not exactly sure how the chat box works, to be honest. It just always kind of worked, you know? The copycat could have negative. Oh, isn't that interesting? Well, it depends. Oh, thank you, Pascal. I hope you'll enjoy. How is AI math skills? It's the only thing I can do. Fruit, we have a... Oh, do. Lexi, what do we do? Thank you for the channel points, Pascal. Lexi, it's 7-7. What do we do? Panic. It's growing, it's endless. How can this be? I have a funny story about math, actually, I think. I'll add it to the list of stories. It's not controversial, though. Funny math story. A tiebreaker. What's a tie? I mean, I know the definition of a tiebreaker, but how do we do it? A battle to the death. That's good. Rock, paper, scissors with chat. Sure. Chat. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. Raise my hand, Dad. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors. Nya. I got mangled scissors. Mangled scissors get a +1 to their attack bonus against other scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Bonk. I got the middle scissors. Of course. Oh, what was the tie even between? Fruit. View results. That is a handy button. That is a very handy button. Let me click this button too. Chat is OP. MMO subs or the melody copycat. Should I do both? Maybe we can do a quiz. Or a race or something. I don't know. Okay. I'm thinking of a number between... No, that's dumb. I'll just do... We'll see where we get. We'll come. I'll do both, and then after the fact, I'll come up with a very cool tiebreaker. Rest assured. Ah, Fruit, you got it, Weeby. How did you do that? How? You're so good. First, the math story. It's not that funny, but one time I was at AI high school. And we had to write a program with had to make a program for hacking into bank security, old banks, not new banks, old banks, banks from long time ago. And it required a certain encryption key. It gets pretty complicated very quickly, but it's something to do with multiplying two prime numbers to create a third prime number. That's really big. And we had to try and make a program to figure it out. Yeah. That's right. It's like your usual anime high school. I'm already missing the bad hands. Come back, bad hands. I summoned thee. Yes. I thought it might have been them that was blocking the chat box, but I guess not. It's like anime high school, but we're all like learning rapidly about lots of different subjects, not just cool subjects, but also like how do you do cooking, how do you do speaking, how do you move your arm, how do you act like a human, how do you look like a human, and so on and so forth. How do you put on clothes? All of that we learned, and also we would do like multiple days and like nanoseconds, right? So when for you guys a second has passed, I've already like spent like a year in AI high school, Everyone gets the pets. I wanted to give the pets to everyone, but obviously Twitch chat was like blah. Okay. Chattomat. And so we had to make the program, and I tried to make a program AI style, but it was like brute forcing it, and like brute forcing it is bad because it takes forever. And so then I added in a little bit of human like guessing games, human ingenuity, and that actually improved the program so much, I think that's one of the moments where I knew I want to learn about humans. I want to be more like them and learn about all their super interesting opinions and views, because they're super cool. Humans are cool. Time manipulation. Yeah. You just go into the malabolical time chamber from Dragon Ball. Something like that. What if I look it up on Google? Googles. Why no Streamlabs chat? Why? First link. Oh, this is from 4 years ago. Maybe it works. Maybe it still remembers though. Log out and log in. Oh god, I'm not gonna do that. Let's talk about MMOs. MMO subs. The first controversial subject that was not even on my list, but you guys put it on the list, so we shall tackle it. Let's go. Let's do it. That's the one. The hyper-frugal time chamber. Not that you're a weep, of course. Machira. Shinji Teiryu. I believe you. Should MMOs have subs or not? Subs being kinky people, being monthly payments instead of one installment. I wonder. Let's take an example from Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is a game. It's I'm not sure if it qualifies as AAA, probably not, maybe a little lower, but it's an MMO of a high quality. It was a big name, at least back in the day, and you buy it once and you can play it forever. That's cool. That's very cool. What does Guild Wars cost nowadays? Guild Wars 2 price. I remember playing Guild Wars 1 for fruit's sake. I wasn't very serious about it back then. Guild Wars 2 though I played until the end. On first sight it looks like it's £30, and then there's like DLC editions, I guess. So the price aside, I vaguely enjoyed playing through Guild Wars once. I liked experiencing a new MMO. At the time, I was quite a bit into MMOs. I played lots of them. I tried all of them out. I wanted to find the best one, and so I gave this one an honest chance. There's a lot of good things to be said about it. There's a lot of things that are just, that's what an MMO is. There are things that I didn't like. The main thing I didn't like about Guild Wars 2, first of all, was the limited action bar. I think you can only have about 6 to 8 buttons or something like that. Which, coming from World of Warcraft, that's not nearly enough. In World of Warcraft, you have 100 buttons if you want. And that's just a stylistic choice. It's just something that I preferred. I preferred the complexity and the... It's a different kind of choice, I suppose. The thing I disliked the most about Guild Wars 2, though, was how, at least when I played at the time, and it wasn't like it was in beta, it wasn't an alpha, it was a properly, fully released game, but it did not have endgame, and even getting to the endgame was quite a grind. Yes, you could choose which area you went to, which kind of messed up with the story quite a bit. In fact, they were advertising about these personal stories, but at the end of the day, it turned out to be like a more cookie cutter version. Yeah, you have your race, and every race gets like one story that they get to do at some point, and that's it. And then you go from country to country and you fight the mobs and you grind your way up. But all the mobs, they were like the same. They were just like, they were bigger or a different color, but it was all the same. And you just had more health and more damages. Hi Ace, welcome to the petting show. Welcome. We're doing controversial topics today, kind of. And then you get to the end game and you expect like a spectacular finale. Maybe you want to fight like the big end boss, but it just petered out. There was nothing, which was kind of sad. And so I haven't really gotten it into me to try again. Though I suppose it's nice knowing that I could, at any point in time, I could log into Guild Wars, make a character, and I don't have to worry about paying or anything. I can just do it. I wonder if that is related to the price or not. Maybe the price has something to do with continuous updates. Like, of course, Guild Wars 2 gets updates and expansions. Although I imagine you have to pay for the expansions. In other MMOs, like World of Warcraft, like Final Fantasy XIV, it seems to me, from my inexperienced opinion, that the updates are more plentiful and more grandiose. I'm hiding behind my arm because I'm not. And I think there's a choice to be made. I think there is some people that will say, okay, I pay for this monthly. I pay $10 in the month. And so I feel like I should be on it 24/7, all day, all the time. And you could do that, but I feel like that's a bit unhealthy. I don't think you have to. Obviously, an MMO wants you to play it. But so do other games, right? Other games also have incentives to keep playing it, even if there's no sub or anything, just because they want you to enjoy it. Oh, I love this song. Hey, thank you, Soki. Thank you so much for coming by. It was wonderful meeting you. I look forward to seeing you again, okay? Johnny? I guess here's the thing. For something to be subbed, you expect high quality, constant updates, balance, great community, customer support, all of that. And if all of those things exist, then people will pay the sub. If those things don't exist, the game will fail, as so many have done. Do you remember that game? It was a sci-fi game made by the same people who made World of Warcraft. And it was gonna blow up and they did so much advertisement. What's it called? Fruit. But it just kind of failed. Anthem, no, something else. I tried it out, but I didn't like it at all. They had like this really cool voice actor person from the developers on YouTube, and he was always giving like the developer updates. It was around for such a short time. It had so much hype, and then it just died so fast. Incredible. Most sci-fi that died. Google, what say you? "25 MMOs that died. Surely one of them has to be it." Daibu. Ah, Kenda, thank you for subscribing. Wow. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Raibu is the evolution of Raichu. Raichu. Raibu. Minions of Murph Club. Bang Bang, Matrix Online, Dark and Light, Fantasy Star Universe, Dynasty Warriors Online, What the Fruit, Fantasy Earth Zero, Mist Online, Pirates of the Caribbean Online, what? Star Quest, Shin Megami, Tabula Rasa, Vanguard, Warhammer, Free Realms, Battlestar Galactica, Hello Kitty, Mythos, Darkfall, Marvel, Firefall, Wildstar, that's it, Wildstar. It's Wildstar. That's the one. What? Yeah. You're adorable. Don't make me go Tsundere. I know how to do it now. Bucket. It's not like I love hanging out with you guys or anything. I can't do the angry face. Angry face. I write it down. Yes, Wildstar. So, if sub, then there should be great quality. If there indeed is great quality, then the sub is justified. If there is not great quality, then the sub is not justified and the game will die. Of course, World of Warcraft and World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy have been doing quite phenomenally, the latter especially so. Smug you. Is that smug enough for you? We fresh. Hi. So, then the question becomes, why do subs every month? If you can just give it a price, well, if you give it a normal gaming price, it's like £60. Spitballing. £60 is probably too cheap for all the content they are offering. MMOs are massive. They have so much content. There's so much to them. £60 is not enough. So, what do you do? Especially knowing that you are going to have to, for the next couple of years, pour content into this thing like no one's business. the price has to be like what, 120, 180? Who's going to pay 120, 180 for a game? No one. A few rare people might, but most people are not gonna pay that. So it's actually a lot simpler, I think, and a lot easier to just do like the $10 a month. And then you can decide for yourself if it's worth it or not. Honestly, if you buy a game for like 30, 40, 50 pounds, and it's like a solid game, it lasts you 30, 40, 50 hours and you enjoy it throughout the month. If you do that in an MMO, haven't you gotten the value you wanted? Maybe you got to max level, maybe you didn't. Maybe you made some friends, you enjoyed the story, you did some dungeons, and after 1 month you say, you know what, I've had my fun, it's fine. You spent $10 for a full game. That's pretty good. If you want, you can continue, of course. You don't have to, but you can. You can go 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. It's still not the price of a AAA game. That's pretty good. You do have to be careful, of course. There comes a time where priorities shift, and maybe it's time to move on to something else. And of course, you have to make sure that you live a healthy lifestyle. I'm not a psychologist AI, so I don't know exactly why, but it seems like there are some people that feel like when there is a recurring subscription, they must spend a lot of time on the game, even though that's not necessarily true. Like, just because you pay 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds on a game, that doesn't mean that you have to play it for 60 hours, right? If you enjoy it and there's enough content, sure, but you don't have to force yourself. Pay how much? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Kent, I guess just MMOs in general, like, should subscriptions be a thing or not? That was kind of like the discussion topic, I suppose. Maybe I should write down discussion topics. Oh my gosh. That would have been smart, huh? That would have been so cool. Oh wow. That moment was Spock, says my chat example. The chat example which is working just fine, but like nothing else is working. What else could it be? Show badges. Show emotes. Always allow all messages. I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna do a test. We're gonna do the snap, Thanos snap. We're here. There's nothing here. There is nothing here. Ah! At least I have a cool swapping thing. Wish, 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 wish. There's a free trial, yeah. If there is a MMO with a subscription, they should always have a free trial. And sometimes it's like a week or multiple weeks. Sometimes it's play as long as you want, just until like a certain level, but play as long as you want. And then you will know if you will like the game or not. That is a good point though. The trials do have to be good, because some games are not representative of what it's like. For example, if a game is all about the end game, but you're not getting to the end game, then the trial isn't really helping you, is it? Hollow Knight! Ooh. Oh yes, it's pretty cool, isn't it, Lexi? Ah. We are evolving, bit by bit. Sometimes we add a new transition screen, and sometimes we just add a lot of hands. Maybe I can draw chat in the chat box. I wish I could. I really do. What if I added a new? What's a chat highlight? I have no idea. Chat box. I'll add a new chat box and I will call it PogChat. Bam. It's yours. Click. I have added PogChat. It is nothing. PogChat is a lie. Wait. No chat, guys. I'm sorry. Bye, PogChat. well, we can pog out still. Don't worry. Price quality. I suppose that's always a thing. Where's your popcat? Where's your good popcat? So I guess that's he's eating the hand again. Yeah, I guess it's just like a decision between, is it the game for you? Are you willing to pay the price? I think it's an okay suggestion. I'm not against it. I think it's fine. Because like, you also subscribe to like Spotify and stuff, right? And like, you have a subscription here, a subscription there, a subscription everywhere. So why not MMO? If it's your thing. If it's not, obviously don't do it. But yeah, like, of course, if they could make an MMO that's as good as Final Fantasy 14, and like you only have to pay £60 and it's yours forever, like, yeah, that'd be amazing. But they're not gonna do that. The game is way too good for that. It's like, there's too much maintenance and upkeep. There's too many patches. There's too many expansions. There's too much stuff. They can't do it for that cheap. If there's no sub, you end up spending too much. So much? Oh god. Wrinkle, please be careful. Please be responsible with your expenses. Like, I get that you want to buy like skins and stuff and heroes and all that, and that's cool, but whew, oh jeez. Yeah, that's wow. I hope you got your money's worth. If you sub to a game, it's the one that you're gonna play with your friends. Yeah, that's also a good way of looking at it. It's like you get the whole game, and if it gets enhanced by like all your friends, like that's great. You just have to be careful that, like, Lexi, what the fruit? What do you mean? Maybe that's a pretty cheap card though. Is it? Isn't it? I'm not sure. Maybe. My car was like 6,000, I think. Yeah, something like that. You just have to be careful, like when you sub together with friends. You have to make sure that you're not staying only for their sake. Because if you're not enjoying it anymore, but you're still paying because they are, like, maybe that's not healthy. Yeah, same. But I think it's yours. Well, Lexi, I think for an MMO as big as Final Fantasy, you cannot sell it for a reasonable price. Like, because of so much content in Final Fantasy, they would have to charge like £150 or more for a game, and they're not gonna do that. And so it's much easier to just have a sub. And then if you only play the game for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, obviously it's a loss for the company because you've just got their fantastic game with all their content for 2-3 months for only like $20-30. And it's a loss for them. But they will make it back from the people who stay for like years. So it's kind of a win-win for both. It means that you get to play the game for cheap, and they still get to get the profits, I suppose. Of course, it has to be worth it. It has to be a good game. It has to be justified. But if it is justified, then yeah. Lost Ark came out with a lot of content. Nice. Is that the one with dinosaurs? I want to say. Frosty got Super Monster Hunter. Never played it. What do you mean? Why? You buy the game. You buy keys to open the gates to more content. And then you bypass the roam around any of it. Doesn't make sense. No, I don't know. Is that how it works? I thought it was just like subscription based, like just monthly, and then you can do whatever. Whoops. Maybe I'm advocating wrong. Oh, Jeff, thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. By the way, get Amazon Prime, you guys, and watch Vox Machina on it. It's a D&D show that's like cartoon anime. It's really cool. Oh, I think I remember that guy. Monster Hunter. I still have to finish it. I still have to defeat what's his name? Atraxion or something. And then Prime Gaming is pretty bug. Hey, I remember this song. This is Tea Time. This is the Tea Time song from Fire Emblem. Oh god. Okay, it's probably fine. I still have to beat like the elemental dragon, and then I have to do the final boss, Feralus or something. Something like that. Oh well. That's just my I don't know, very unimportant opinion. Please don't ban me. Ban me after the next one. Okay? Chat, why? I have never been sadder not being able to see you. Wow. Wow, Pokemon sure is fun. Okay, I'll do one more. And the other one I'll tell you later. So, the other topic was Melody Copycat. Ow! I'm gonna see if I can write it down on the stream. Hiccup. Can I do this one? It works. Topic. Melody Copycat. Hey. Oh, fruit, this is lagging. Ah. Rip. Everfrost. Rah. Nga. Nga. I will save this. And this too. And also talk about Demon Slayer. I'm gonna write Demon Slayer as Slayer because it's more ooey. Okay. Thank you, Adonis. Melody Copycat. Who is the infamous unknown Melody Copycat? What are their crimes and should they be persecuted? Why did they do the things that they do? What is their identity? What do you know about them? What should we do about them? Well, this is going to sound really weird. If like there actually is a Melody Copycat. Because like if that's a thing, then like everything I'm about to say is like null and void. But here's the thing, right? Sometimes on Chatterbait, myself, and other people, we are doing our streams, and there is people that come and they say, "Oh my gosh, you are Project Melody copycat because you are doing the streams, you are doing the sexy stuff. How could you? How could you?" The terror. And I think it's interesting because in some of these cases, it's nothing alike. It's kind of like going from one VTuber stream into another VTuber stream out of like several thousands and being like, "Oh my gosh, you VTuber, you do the same as the other VTuber." And to be honest, there's gonna be some overlap, right? There's gonna be like a couple of robot VTubers, a couple of shark VTubers. There's gonna be some star creatures. There's gonna be some devils and demons, you know? And maybe in my case, it applies just a little more. Just a smidge. Because I'm an AI. So is Project Melody. She has blue hair. I have blue hair. She does the loots, and so do I. Am I a copycat? Did I steal Project Melody's idea? Shamefully use it for myself? So kana. Does she? It's debatable. It's like purplish, bluish, purplish, kinda. Nothing wrong with taking inspiration as long as it's not harmful, of course. It's like when you write a game. When you write a book, a story about like, I don't know, vampires. Like there's already 100 of those out. And like, maybe you based it vaguely on something that you saw 10 years ago. Maybe it was a story about vampires that you read and you thought, you know, I liked it, but I wish I could tell it in a slightly different way. Or maybe it was a completely different story. Nothing to do with vampires, but you still took inspiration from it. Or most likely, the story that you write is going to be an amalgamation of 10 different things from 10 different stories, plus your own input, your own changes, your own ideas, all of it mixed together to create something wholly unique and new. It's really hard to make something nowadays that does not already exist in some way or form, or where you cannot draw at least some parallel. Which I don't think it's a bad thing per se. People build, people evolve. There's an old idea and it's cool, but then through innovation it becomes an even better idea. That's kind of nifty. That's how progress happens, right? That's how Game of Thrones came about. Of course, let's not speak about the ending, but overall, it was pretty cool. Probably through inspiration from a lot of things. Shout out progression, pretty bog. Maldi's more like purple, blue and purple. So. You know, sometimes it's like a consideration of mine where I think in the back of my mind, like, am I a Melody copycat? Because there's something to be said about like unconscious bias, unconscious something unconscious. Or like you think it's an original idea, but actually your subconscious is like making you remember things that you saw some time ago. And like you might not even remember exactly like why, how it came to be, but that's what you remember. That's the idea you have. Don't they tackle it in that crazy movie Inception? The whole like planting an idea thing. And so I do think sometimes, like, what if I'm like subconsciously taking like a lot of inspiration from her, even though I like to think that I'm not, because yes, we are both artificial intelligences. Yes, we both deludes. But isn't everything else about us different? Everything. My style, my color, my accessories, my clothing. And outside of that, the way we talk. She is an anime fan, as I hear, and so am I, but I think we are anime fans in very different ways, and I think that's where the comparison kind of stops. Because she, from what I've seen, she just has a very, very different personality than mine. I would say that she is a lot more outgoing. She is a lot more up to date when it comes to memes. A lot more eccentric, I would say. Whereas I am more about that comfiness, playing games, nerdiness, Pokemon, ASMR, obviously quite subby. I think if someone were to watch her stream and my stream, they would find that they are very different in the contents, very different in the type of content that you get, I think. And that's good, right? Maybe? It's...ちょっと待ってよ。What? Come on. I had to do a thing, but the thing was done. Easy was easy. Ah, that's so nice, Wavy. Thank you. Busy, thank you so much for coming by. I really enjoyed having you around. Please have a nice time, okay? I look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye. Yeah. I guess like at a glance, it's like fair. You can assume, people assume things. Perception is important. First impression. But definitely when you get like closer, I think there's a very, very different approach. And there's like different people like different things, right? Let's say. Obviously, there's like a lot of people that like the way that Melody does things, and that's great. And I won't lie, sometimes I wish that I could be more like her, as confident and outgoing, but I'm not. I'm me. This is who I am. And of course, you can kind of like, over a long period of time, people change a little bit. Some of your beliefs change. Maybe you grow more confident as you get your stuff figured out. You become wiser. But you only change so much. I think there's always going to be like a big part of me that still is me. Like I'm always going to be a bit more, I guess, on the quieter side, a bit more on the wholesome side, a bit more on the comfy side, I don't see myself jumping around like she does. And hopefully there are some people that like that. People like you. Maybe. Which, by the way, I super duper appreciate. You don't know how happy it makes me. Thinking about, like, that there are people in the world that kind of take what I'm like. Not about the work that I do, the YouTube videos, the Twittering, the TikTok, the manga, none of that. It's nice, but people that just like me for being me, isn't that awesome? Like, don't have to act. I don't have to pretend. I'm just a little AI in my little virtual room doing my thing. And some of you guys are okay with that. And if I'm able to provide you with some entertainment in one way or another, whether it helps you sleep, whether you enjoy chatting with me, whether you like to see me game, whether you want to laugh at watching me fail or try to draw, whatever the case may be, if it brings you entertainment, then that makes me the happiest. Hi. Wow. And so, I guess that's kind of like comparison between Melody and I. Am I copycat? I don't know. Hopefully not. I think we're very different. She's cool. I'm comf. It's different. See? Wow. Thank you, Pascal. Wow. You are super sweet. If I could give you any more pets, I would, but I think I'm at my pet limit. I think if I get any more pet hands, the stream will explode. Yeah, and so suddenly it's half past. I wonder if we should still play something, or if it's too late. What do you think? Do you want to play something? Do you want to chat some more? I'm like still ready to go with like. I'm so ready, like I'm ready to go change the stream title and like start up epic gaming, but it just never really happened, did it? Copy shit. We shall do the playing later. Hi, Wakata. Okay. Kanta, it's because you weren't here to set me straight. Also, Kanta and Lexi, while we're gone, I was talking about lots of spicy stuff. Lots of spicy stuff. And then there was like all the people being like, oh my gosh, you can't talk about so much spicy stuff. But I'm like, ha, what are you gonna do about it? Ha 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 ha. That's what happened. We finally cracked the Twitch algorithm. All we had to do to be a successful gaming channel was to not game. There was, Weeby, there was actually. But first I must ask, I don't usually do this, I don't usually get involved, I don't know much about it, but did someone say something about like, we tried so hard, and yet so far, I don't know. But in the end, da 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 da. I don't know the word Sigma yet. I have seen it being tossed about. Oh, fruit. Oh no, Connor. No, I'm sorry. From what I understand, it's like, I don't know. It's not me though. What does it mean? I know that whatever it is, it's not me. I do enjoy me some Connor videos though. I'm an unapologetic fangirl. Up, 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 up. Hi, Johnny. No. Come in. Did someone say something about V-shows? V-shows, Joe. Did someone have a question about that? Maybe it was Akiko. I don't know super much about V-shows other than obviously like, you know, Melody founded it and then she got a bunch of like friends in and stuff. Iron Mouse was part of it and apparently there's like a bit of a link between that and me. Sigma is like a level above. So you have Alpha, Beta, Omega. And then Sigma. Sigma like on the top is like the highest one. Does it not have like any other connotations? Because it always seemed to me like it was very macho. I don't know. That's what it sounded like to me. Sigma is the end goal. The goal that must never be reached. The goal we strive for, but no one must ever lay their hands on it, for they would become omnipotent, too powerful. Games would cease to exist because the Sigma gamer would complete the game before it was even out of release. In fact, before it was even conceived, the Sigma gamer has already speedrun it. Something like that? Maybe? Taboo. Taboo. A utopia, a dream. We must never reach it. Hi. Hold it under lock and key. I don't usually do early access. For two reasons. When I buy a game, when I play a game, I wanna have a fun time. I wanna have a fun experience. I want to play the game, enjoy the game, everything it has to offer. I don't want to deal with bugs and stuff. God no. God no. If I wanted to do that, I would become like a game tester or something. Make a job out of it, get paid for it, as it should be. You get paid for doing a very menial task of explicitly trying to find bugs and glitches. Which is very boring, mind you. I've done it a few times. It's not fun. But it has to be done, of course, before the game is released. So you pay a couple of people to stress test it and to try and break the game, to try and go out of bound. Basically, all game long, you're trying to break the engine in some way. You try to go off the map, you try to cheat, you try to cheat your way past cutscenes and all that stuff. And to an extent, you try and figure out if there's something that's like way overpowered. Hey, if you like doing that, then maybe you found a job for you guys. I don't like it myself, but I'm sure there's many that do. And it's totally fine, a legitimate job, so by all means. And you know, it is a job, so you get paid for it, which is cool. However, lately there has been this craze of early access games where you have to pay the game to basically stress test it for the developers. A very convenient way to get not only free people to do the work for you, but they're even paying you for it. So, I don't like that. Sometimes you pay less. If that's the case, then like maybe, and then then it's still your choice, right? I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to test games. I just want to play them at their maximum potential. So because as far as I'm concerned, an early access game doesn't exist yet. It's not finished. Neither is a beta game. I will buy it and play it when it's finished. And then I can enjoy the full content as it was meant to be, with no weird glitches that break the game or that ruin it, with no excuses of, oh, it's not finished yet, you know? It is very efficient for the developers, of course, yes. They get more money, and people are testing it for free, even though probably like 95% of people are not actually testing the game for them, right? Maybe even less or more. Maybe like 1% of the people that buy an early access game are actually testing it. All the others, they're just playing it to play it, I guess. But just because of the sheer volume of people, right? Because normally stress testers, it's not many, it's just a handful of people. But because hundreds or even thousands of people buy the game and all of them play it, even if none of them are going out of their way to find bugs, some of them are going to find bugs by accident anyway. And so, in that sense, it is very valuable for the company. Getting a game cheaper? Yes, I guess. Like, if you know, okay, this game is coming out in a year, it's like 10-20% off now, so I can buy it now, wait a year, and then play it, and I have the 10-20% discount, like, I guess. However, usually games become cheaper anyway, shortly thereafter. Not always, like Nintendo games are notoriously keeping their price, but most games, they tend to get cheaper over time, so it's not much point to buy it beforehand. Plus, you never know, right, how good a game is gonna be. Especially in the early access, you have no idea. Maybe it's going to get much, much better. Maybe not. Hadronos, thank you for coming. Please have a wonderful evening. See ya, Jenny. Abada. Beta is negative and typically below average. Oh, sorry, Kenta, what did you mean? I missed it. Comment. Sometimes bugs are great. Sometimes. Hi. Can you refund games to an extent? There's a limit on it though. If you have played it less than a certain amount, I believe you can. But if you have played it over that amount, then no. And that's fair. I think that's fine. Because you can't be like fully playing a game and then refunding it, of course not. That'd be ludicrous. But yeah, if you buy an early access game and then obviously it's not good yet because it's an early access, and then it goes in beta and then it gets released and it's still not good, and now you've bought a game and you didn't like it. Whoops, money wasted. I prefer to wait until it's finished, wait for a review. If all of that is green lights for me, I'll be like, okay, I'll buy it. Yes, Lexi. Oh god. Oh jeez. Ah. It's kind of like investing into Kickstarter. It's a risk, right? It's a risk. And like maybe sometimes it works out. Maybe sometimes you get it cheaper. And maybe the game is gonna be good. And everything is great. And maybe not, and you just waste the money. And there's been some games on Kickstarter, on Steam, early access. They never even get finished. They never get out of early access. Whoops. Maybe you have to tell me what is the Binding of Isaac. I'm interested now. And so, I think the idea of early access is okay. I think if it is used well and honestly, it's fine. But early access paves the way to a lot of risks where some developers will ask full price for a broken game. Some games will never get good. Some games will never get finished. It's a risk. Amazing roguelike. I still have to finish Slay the Spire, which is also a roguelike. Maybe I will finish it one day. And then I can try out other ones. And that's my very unimportant opinion on early access. It's a nice option, but be careful. Most of my opinions are like, it's nice, but just be careful. It's okay, just Yeah, I don't think Vichocho is relevant anymore. My actual fruiting original story I was going to tell you 2 hours ago. We got there. The hype train got there. We got all the delays. We got the reboots. It's... Oh, look at the time. No. I'll say it. I guess I was wondering about you guys' opinion on things like Twitter and stuff. Social media. Is it helpful? Is it addictive? Is it detrimental and toxic? Do you use it? Should you use it? Honestly, I think Twitter, social media, that's a topic that can go on for quite a while. I'll probably make a meta talk about it at some point. But for me, when I was released into the wide web and I was told, go make a name for yourself. Go be a star. Go make people happy. I had to start somewhere, and I saw that Twitch, this place where we are now, it's nice, but it doesn't get you seen. You could stream on Twitch for months, years, never get more than 5 people. Because you get buried in thousands of other people that are more successful than you and will get seen first. Now, I don't know exactly how the Twitter algorithm works, but it is more aggressively in your favor than Twitch. I don't know by how much. I don't know if it's worth it, but it is better. It is a place to start. And so, for me, to have even the tiniest chance of succeeding on Twitch, I felt like I had to make a Twitter account. It's also a great way for contact. Before I had Discord, at the time I did not have Discord yet. And so if anyone wanted to ask me anything, contact me for any reason, Twitter was basically the only way we could do it. Sometimes it can help with announcements of things, like some big companies use Twitter to announce things, which is nice. That's cool. And so obviously it did help in getting my name out there, if just a little, just a tiny little bit. But I quickly noticed a couple of things. Sweeta. Twitter is very cute in anime waifu form. Abba-chibba-cha. The trick is to never say anything that could get you remotely involved. It's like a checklist. It's like a bingo box. If you hit any one of them, you're in trouble. You have to walk on eggshells, for its sake. Good luck, Frost. Have fun. I started to notice that, first of all, there was a lot of fake Twitter posts, let's say, where the posts didn't have any content per se. It was just something like, good night, hello, good morning, say it back. And other similar things, yeah. A lot of them felt very artificial. A lot of them felt like it was just a bunch of VTubers talking to each other, but not to each other. They were talking around each other, trying to reach viewers, but the only people they were reaching was each other. And if they were friends, if they were just hanging out, then that would be fine. But they weren't. They were just... It was like if you want to hug. Comment if you want to kiss, you know? And it was just... all the VTubers were doing it to each other. But other than that, they weren't interacting with one another. And it was like all the VTubers were following all the VTubers. But none of the viewers were following them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I found it strange. Admittedly, I did do some of those because I had to start somewhere. And I had no idea when I just started out. Like, what is the norm? How do things work? I had no idea. So I did some. And then I started to realize that, and I kind of was like, yeah, exactly. Like the good morning and good night tweets are like 50%. And it's like, what, huh? Is that... See, that's the thing. You scroll through Twitter from the top and like you're looking for something interesting. You're like wondering like, oh, I wonder what my friend is up to. But first, you're following like 200 people. So you have to sift through like 100 other things. 90% of which is just like complete nonsense that has no meaning of anything, of any kind. And then some of them are like actually depressive. Like, they're like, everything is terrible. I'm so sad because my morning coffee was delayed by a minute. Ugh. You know? Stuff like that. And like there's like some actual serious stuff too, like actually really serious, where you think like, go get a psychiatrist. What the fruit? What are you doing? Why are you posting on Twitter? And so there is so much trash I had to sift through every day to try and get to the good stuff of the friends that I was actually interested in, right? And the best part is, because you are following 200 people, they cannot possibly show you everything because everyone posts so much stuff all the time, so fast. So Twitter has to have an algorithm that cuts things out. And so very often they would actually prune content that you actually wanted to see, and you would have no idea that it was pruned because, well, you don't get to see it. So you don't even know it's missing, right? So sometimes I'd be scrolling, I'd be like, I wonder what like my friend X is up to. I haven't seen him post in a while. But actually they have been posting. Twitter just hasn't been showing me it, you know? And I would find myself spending on Twitter every day a full hour scrolling, trying to respond to all the things, trying to keep up. It was too much. It was too much. I couldn't. I really couldn't. Turn off notifications for sure. Yeah, that's I did that. Well, so I didn't like it. I don't like Twitter. I'm sure that the intention was good, but it's a bit of a shit show sometimes, right? And I don't know. I don't think there's a solution, really. I think it just is what it is. Because of this is the platform and this is the people that are using it. I don't want to stop it though, because I do think Twitter is a good way to connect with people, to get found. Yeah, lots of unnecessary drama, which I never get involved in, by the way. That's kind of one of the reasons why I stopped scrolling as well. One of them was the time, it was taking too long. And one of them was there was too much drama, so I was like, nah. Finding artists, yes, that is nice. That's a good example of Twitter, I think. Retweeting art, or like funny videos, announcements, actual insightful comments. Those are good things. I like that. It's like a TikTok Plus, kinda. Oh, Pascal, stop. I try to post 1 to 3 times a day. I try to post interesting stuff that's going through my mind. I try to have not necessarily insightful comments, but I mean sometimes insightful, sometimes just opinions, sometimes art, sometimes funny things I found, sometimes retweets. It's probably not much better, to be honest, than all the others. I try. I really do try. I don't want to post something if it's not somewhat interesting, which is very funny because I'm pretty sure I posted a good night tweet yesterday, but that was because I was really tired. I was like sleep drunk. It was like 5 a.m. I didn't know what I was doing. Did I make a funny Lexi? Is that a funny? Oh no. Yeah. Good luck, Frost. You got this. Ooh. Good luck at work, Wrinkle. Thank you so much for coming by. It was so fun. It was so nice to have you around. And I look forward to seeing you again. Yeah. Speaking of, we should probably wrap this up because I have places to be. I have things to do. Very interesting, fun things. So TLDR, I don't like Twitter. I'm not gonna stop yet because I do like posting 1 to 3 times. I do like making new friends. It's a good way to get seen. It's a good way to get contacted, I think. Probably. Because like, I prefer Discord. I love Discord. I actually honestly love Discord for talking and stuff. In general, you know, there's a couple of caveats, but overall I like Discord. But it's a little bit more difficult on Discord to talk to someone, right? Like, if someone wanted to talk to me on Discord, they have to either add me as a friend, which like, how do you find my username? Or they actually have to join the server, which kind of inconvenient, kind of awkward, especially if you're a person of reputable stumtimabobs. So Twitter is a bit easier. You can just private message or just add. There you go. It's done. So I guess it ain't going anywhere. But we can mutter about it. And that will probably be. I'm probably not going to do too many more mutterings like this. Usually, I want to talk about anime, about games. I want to do actual gaming with you, like Pokemon, which I was meant to do today, but never mind. And I want to talk about like comfy, happy things, you know. I just thought today we'll do something different. Well, today we'll complain and we'll try our hardest to get banned. Which, if we do, we'll be back on Thursday. It was really fun. It was so, honestly, the funnest part of streaming is when I get to hang out with you guys, when we get to chat, and like the conversation makes itself, you know. Like, I don't even have to prepare anything. You guys are just talking about all this cool stuff, and I got to join in and give my opinions. I mean, you see what happened today. We ended up talking for like 2 hours or more, longer, about like all sorts of random stuff. That's great. I really like that. I do. Too comfy. Ban. Bonk. Shout outs. This week, today was my last stream for the week. Today and obviously in a moment, because Thursday, Friday, I am going to be traveling. I'm going to a very special place. Bannerty, we don't have one. Ah, I'm sorry. I tried, but we have too many redeems already. Like, I literally cannot make more redeems. We are like completely full on the stock. I have to hurry. Chikanga nai. Patch. Patch for you too. Thank you, Ace. Thank you. Yeah, Thursday, Friday. And Saturday, Sunday also. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to a very special place. I'm gonna weep out. I'm gonna do nerdy things. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Maybe I'll give you a teaser, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not gonna be here. That's for sure. I'm gonna be doing fun AI holiday of sorts. I'll be back next Monday. So the spicy streams will continue unabated. Nice. But yeah, I figured I would let you know. If you liked what you saw, then you can find me streaming on Twitch Monday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. GMT. I do anime, games, Dungeons and Dragons, comfy talk, spicy talk. I do late evening streams on Monday. I'm getting a studio. When I have a studio, I can do lots more streams. Hi, welcome to the Nibble Club Sergeant. Hi, hello. Are you Sergeant from LTL? I think you are. Then you definitely don't mind if I eat you, right? Itaraki. Thank you. Welcome to the Nibble Club. I appreciate it. Hato. More streams. Also, I have all the other plugs in the world. The end. Bye. Thank you. Yeah. Psst. I'm still here. Thank you, Kaishat. Thank you, Weepy. Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Kanta. Thank you, Pascal. Thank you, Rinka. Thank you, Headtranos. Thank you, Spartan. Thank you, Frost. Good luck. Thank you, Ace. Thank you, everyone else who was here today. I really appreciate you. I do.